Hi there, Taurus. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. This particular reading will be focusing on the question, do they still think about you? So this is somebody that you're not currently with. Something happened to either break you guys up or cause the separation. For some of you, maybe there has been no contact for a very long time. So let's go ahead and take a look at the energy behind that to get things started here. General advice as always, guys, so please keep that in mind throughout your reading and take from it what makes sense for you and release the rest. All right, Taurus, let's grab a card or two. Okay, so this is the Foreign Affairs card from this deck. So it does say long distance love, partners from different ethnicities or backgrounds. Now, for some of you guys, part of the reason why you went into separation could have been the long distance, that you guys couldn't handle that, or it just ended up not working out. Let me grab one more here. And as it says, you guys could be from very different backgrounds, different ethnicities attracted to each other. What else? We've got two other cards coming through. So this one in the upright, sweet nothings, but it is coming up in the reverse. So it does say, tells you what you want to hear. Empty words and promises, temporary lover. So they might have told you certain things that you needed to hear at the time in order to kind of ease your worries, perhaps, especially if it was a long distance love connection. You know, maybe you were wondering if they were seeing other people or if they were being truthful with you when you guys were talking. And then this one came up in the reverse as well. This is laughter, but it's in the reverse. So it represents arguments, disagreements, hurtful conversations that you guys had, not seeing eye to eye, laughing at you, not with you. So that was an issue. Let's go ahead and grab a card from the Love Compass Oracle here, and then we'll clarify with some tarot. Wow. So there were some issues here for sure. Empty promises, so you couldn't rely on them. And then we have trust your intuition. Trust what you're feeling. Listen to what your intuition is telling you about this situation or person. Your feelings are real. Tune into your inner guidance and follow it. You already know the answer. Okay, so maybe at the time when things were being challenged in your partnership, and that's when you guys were disagreeing, you just weren't seeing eye to eye, perhaps your intuition served you well in that regardless of what they were telling you, you were able to pick up off of some red flags there. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify with some tarot. I'll be pulling from my TABBY tarot teacher here for Taurus. So after a while, you couldn't trust them, and that's ultimately why you guys might have broken up. All right, Divine Feminine, you're coming in as the Queen of Pentacles, perhaps the masculine representing the Page of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, there could have been an age gap here between you and your person. Maybe perhaps Divine Feminine, you are the older counterpart. You could have been dealing with a masculine who was slightly younger. Okay. You could have also had maybe a child or children with this person. There was a family dynamic, perhaps. And, you know, maybe Divine Feminine, you could have been providing for this person. Not that they were the type of person to just sit around doing nothing, but perhaps you were dealing with a masculine who just wasn't as goal-driven at the time, or they were just focused on what it was that they wanted to happen in their life and not so much in the actual connection. So there could have been a problem with that. And here's our Tower. So here's the separation. Something happened here to break you guys up, and it was pretty devastating for you, perhaps for both of you. And then bottom of the deck, we've got the Nine of Wands here. So this is you. You were hurt by this individual, you know, and I feel you've gotten a lot wiser since this happened, but you probably have your walls up at this point when it comes to this person. It's still not telling me whether or not you guys are thinking about each other, though. Let's continue and see what else we can tap into. So I'm going to grab some words representing this person. What is it that they feel the need to tell you at this point in time, Taurus? So I'm pulling from my ex oracle here. This is somebody that you used to be with, but they're not with you now. Well, we have a few cards coming through here, okay? So the very first one, let's bring us back. The second one, you've given me so many chances. I know I blew it, and they know that. Roses are red, violets are blue. I know I fucked up. I don't know what to do. So that could ultimately be part of the reason why you haven't heard from them. Not that they don't think about you, because this is clarifying that they do, but they also know that they messed up big time, and they're not quite sure how to come back from this Tower moment, Taurus. Wow, okay, so let's see what else needs to come through here. I'm pulling from my tarot teacher here for Taurus. So they want to get back together with you. They're just not sure how to make it happen. Look at that. We've got the Two of Swords. So this is clarification here, Taurus, that there's not a whole lot happening between the two of you. You know, there's definitely stagnancy going on. So even though you have not seen this person maybe for a long time, they are coming through in this reading to let you know that they think about it. But they're not exactly taking any sort of action to fix things here. And then we've got the Ten of Swords. So you put these two cards together, the relationship fell apart. It was very painful, and it's just not going anywhere right now. That's what we're seeing here. It's not going anywhere. We've got the Hierophant representing your own Taurus energy, and that is followed by the Seven of Cups. So I have a feeling this person just had way too many options, too many choices when it came to romance and love, and they could have been talking to other people. So part of the separation could have also been infidelity here, and all you wanted from them was 100% loyalty and commitment, but maybe they just could not offer that to you. You know, so are they still thinking about you? I feel they are. But it could also be a little bit of regret because you're no longer in their life, and that happened because of the choices and mistakes that they had made. Okay, so let's see what else needs to come through here. Yeah, they're definitely thinking about you, but maybe it's too late. Look at this. Take two. Second chances. Try again. Look at the next card. We have thinking of you. For sure, they're thinking about you. Can't get you out of my mind. Last one. Look at that. Reconciliation. They want to be able to fix things here. They want to be able to rebuild the relationship. You know, repairing, rebuilding, mutually agree to leave the past in the past. That can only happen if you're on board as well, Taurus. But if you're not, this is somebody here, and it's coming through in this reading to let you know they want you back. But maybe the tables have turned at this point and you're not interested. So let's clarify that. Let me grab some of my yummy tarot here. Interesting stuff, guys. Okay. We have a masculine here who could still be juggling. So if that's the case, then they might try to convince you to get back together, but I'm still picking up off of the vibe, Taurus, that you're not the only one that they're seeing. And this is confirming it. Look at that. We've got the Seven of Swords. That is followed by the Moon. And we've got the Four of Cups. So they have a lot of regret over what happened, but at the same time, they haven't really stopped those types of interactions with people where they're not really fully committed. They've got one foot out the door. So this is a repetitive pattern with this person. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Knight of Wands. This is somebody who could be in and out of your life. So for my feminines, I kind of feel that if this is a masculine from your past, maybe you do think about them. They certainly are coming through thinking of you, but what they're bringing towards you is just more of the same drama that would end up bringing another Tower moment. So I feel for Tauruses, you're better off without this person. And, you know, maybe you'd be good just to be able to hear that they now have so many regrets that you are the one that got away. But they have a lot more lessons to learn here because they're still doing more of the same thing. All right, so that's what I've got for you, Taurus. If you're interested in getting your own reading, that info is down below in the description box. I'll link all of the decks you see here as well. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time.